I know that you were doing your job, and you had to defend your client to the best of your ability. But what I'm having trouble with is the truth. And the fact that it doesn't seem to matter to anyone. Willow can get away with everything. How is that justice?
Unless you just don't believe us. I can see then how Willow's ringtone for Wiley, it might not be the smoking gun for you like it is for us. So is that it? Do you just not believe us that it was Willow who shot Drew?
Actually, I believe you. I looked into your story, and unfortunately, it checked out.
So why didn't you do anything? Especially when you have the evidence that Willow is guilty.
It's evidence that I can't submit. It's the prosecution's job to prove Willow's guilt, not mine. Willow is entitled to a lawyer who will defend her presumption of innocence just like anybody else. And even if Willow confessed, I would not be able to say anything, not to the police, not to the judge, not to a jury.
I don't know how you do it. Defend people when you know that they're guilty.
I have to defend my clients to the best of my ability, whether they're innocent or they're guilty. And trust me, I much prefer when they're innocent. But as you can see, that's not always the case. I had to make the strongest argument for Willow's freedom. And I would do the same for both of you if and when you choose to go to the police.
Well, you told us not to go to the police because we can get charged with trespassing and obstruction.
That's right, and you probably still would be.
But I feel like you're saying that's the only way for us to share what we know about Willow.
Kai, if you had stayed on the scene, if you had not taken something out of the safe, if you had gone straight to the police, the situation would be different. But you didn't.
Couldn't we have, I don't know, made some kind of deal?
Maybe. Like I said, if you had come to me sooner, I might have been able to set you up with Diane and Marco, and maybe they could have gone to 88 Turner and tried to strike a deal. Immunity in exchange for evidence. But that didn't happen.
But the jury hasn't reached a verdict yet, so there has to be something we can do.
We should have just stayed on the scene, and then it would have been an open and shut case.
Not necessarily. Keep in mind that 88 Turner thought that her circumstantial evidence was enough to try the case. She didn't think she needed an eyewitness to sway the jury.
And you think there's still a chance that that could be true?
I don't know. Which is why I'm advising you not to do anything. Wait for the verdict and then decide what you're gonna do.
Okay, but what about Michael? Because if Willow's found not guilty, will Michael be prosecuted next?
A lot has to happen before Michael will be held responsible for Drew's shooting.
But it could happen.
The courts don't like hunting expeditions. The court wants the prosecution's ducks all in a row in the first trial. If there's a second trial and there's a new defendant, it's gonna have to be ironclad. Forget about reasonable doubt. It's no doubt at all.
So you're saying it won't happen?
I'm not psychic. I don't know whether it will or it won't happen.
But if it does happen, could we come forward then?
It could get Michael off the hook.
My advice still stands. Do nothing until the jury comes back with their decision.
Just